Hi, welcome to Sue Marie P. I'm going to share with you some more pizza toppings that I'm going to prepare for my vegetarian pizzas. So one of the things I love on pizza, or I've just recently discovered I love on pizza, is caramelised onions with broccoli and feta cheese. So I've just done a video on how to caramelise onions, a quick way, and so I'll pop a link up here so you can check that out as well. So what I do is I just remove the big stalk and I chop my broccoli so it's quite small. My preferred type of vegetable on a pizza is small pieces. I don't want big chunks of eggplant or big chunks of broccoli to munch through because I think it spoils the experience. So I always chop them quite small. And I'm prepping this for pizzas for tomorrow. So I like to have things kind of ready to go because it just makes it easier when you want to cook the pizza. And I love eating roasted broccoli with other dishes as well, not just on pizza. Now I've got a lined baking tray. So just throw all the broccoli on the tray. Drizzle it with olive oil. So I'll just space it out a bit. Drizzle it with a little bit of oil. And I put some balsamic vinegar on it. This bottle is great. It's just the vinegar, no sugar. And I just spray it on because it's got a little spray attachment. And then I'm going to roast this in my warm oven. I've got the oven on about 190 for about 5 to 10 minutes. Keep an eye on it because you don't want to brown it. The next thing I'm prepping for my pizzas is some red pepper. I've got a red pepper that really needs to be used. So I'm going to chop that in half and then just down the spine and just check the insides. If it's got any seeds, remove them. But I'm just going to cut it into kind of chunks. So then that will shrink up and then I can just use them straight away on the pizza. I've got another tray here with paper. So I think this side might have the seeds. Yeah, this has got the seeds. So we just remove the seeds. A little tip, when you're chopping vegetables, have a little bowl on standby to put all the scraps in. Just makes life so much easier. And chop out the stemmy bit. The other way you can also get the seeds out, you just wash out any that you can't kind of flick out. So they're all ready to roast. I could do them on a big tray, but the vegetables take all different times, so I'm doing them individually just to show you. And the other thing I've got is some butternut squash, or pumpkin as we call it in Australia. So I'll just chop the top and the tail off. And I want to chop this into chunks as well. But what I like to do is I'm going to pop it into a bowl and then coat it with a little bit of spice. Chop it down the middle. And I just chop it into chunks. So it's kind of like 4 long pieces. And then I chop another 4 across. It's my broccoli. Let me check it. I don't want to overcook it. I think that's looking good. It's still green and it's cooked through slightly but not overcooked. I'm going to throw the peppers in now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil. You can dry roast them as well, not completely necessary to add the olive oil. I'm going to cook these for 10 minutes. Grab a spoon. I always find it easier to take the seeds out with a spoon. Pumpkins I'll chop. Drizzle it with olive oil. It's about a tablespoon. And then I like to sprinkle it with a little bit of paprika. Not completely necessary, but I just love my squash or pumpkin with paprika. Then I grab 2 spoons and toss it around. You can toss it with your fingers if you like, or your hands. I'm going to reuse that tray that I had my broccoli on. So I'm going to grab the broccoli off. So I'll store the broccoli in the fridge overnight. Toss the pumpkin on and that's ready for the oven when the peppers come out. I should have put it on a bigger baking tray, but that's okay, it'll be fine. They kind of shrink up in the oven. Our peppers are almost ready to come out and then I'm going to bake the squash for about 20 to 30 minutes. I'll pop my timer off for 20 minutes and just check them. Now the peppers are all cooked and I'm going to add them in another container once they're cooled. You can cook the peppers whole and then pop them in a bag after they're cooked to steam the skins off, and then you peel the skins off. I don't really like fussing with peeling the skins off, so I just do it this way so it's quick and easy, and that's my version. The time is going off for the squash, so I'm just going to check them and see if they're soft. So I don't want to brown them too much. I actually left them in for an extra 5 minutes, so they've been in there 25 minutes. What I'm going to do, I think they need a little bit longer, but I don't want to brown them, so I'm going to reduce the temperature slightly to 170 and cook them for another 10 minutes because I like them to be a little bit mushy on top of the pizza. My butternut squash is all roasted now and lovely and soft. So I'll take some photos to add it to my blog, and this is all prepped ready for our vegetarian pizza toppings tomorrow. What I'll do overnight, I'll pop the vegetables in here and in some plastic containers and then bring them back out tomorrow, and we'll do the next step of this video. I'll pop the link up here for the part 2 on my vegetarian pizza topping ideas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.